In order to control a piece on the map, you first must select the entity of the piece that you want to control. Generally, you're going to be selecting one of your associations for this, but there are plenty of situations where you might want to control pieces of states or non-European civilizations that you control, if you control any. But for now, we're just going to go into my association here, Company P of Portugal. Now, if you already have pieces, or if you have already selected pieces, it's going to remember that, and you're automatically going to have a piece selected. In this case, I have a boat selected right out here. It shows my coordinate, region, and sub-region up here. If I want to move the piece, I just select one of these arrows. If I want to select a different piece, if I have any, I'm going to press pieces right here, and it's going to show me all of the pieces that this entity that I have entered the map as owns or controls, because you can also contract other pieces from other entities. But in this case, I should say my association controls both of these pieces, so I can select either one. I'm just going to go back to the, I'm just going to hit close because I want to control this boat right here. So I'm going to move southwest. Now when I do this, unless this is the only piece I have, it's usually going to select another piece for me if there's anything available that is less busy, because when you move a piece, it's going to gain some busy time and it won't be able to move. So I'm going to move this southwest, and it's going to randomly select another available piece for me. So now it has selected this vessel. And if I go into pieces, I can see that the boat that I just moved is busy. So that's why. But I can still select it, and then I'm going to have some busy time here. It's not that much time for boats move or watercraft moving on water. So I'll go down again. Now I'm going to go northwest into this locality here, Naples, because watercraft can enter any localities that are adjacent to water. So I'm going to do that, northwest, and it's going to automatically select another piece for me. I'm back to my boat, which I'll just move northwest, and now my vessel is selected. Now you won't see the vessel on the screen because it's within the locality, so it's not visible on the map, but it's still shown over here. So your selected piece is always going to be visible right here, but maybe not always here, depending on if there's any other pieces in the tile. So I'm going to just move southeast here. And I think my internet connection briefly was a little questionable there. Anyway, I'm back here at this boat. Now say I have this selected and I don't want to control this piece. I can either wait. If I press the wait button, it's going to be taken out of the automatic selection queue. If I press skip, it's going to keep it in the automatic selection queue, but it's going to make it busy for 10 seconds. So generally when that happens, usually another piece is going to be selected. Unless there's not another piece available, then it'll just stay on the piece. But I'm going to skip, and then it's going to go here. And as you can see, if I hit pieces, it is busy for a few seconds. Now let's say I'm just going to go back into Naples here with this piece, and then I'm going to have this piece. Now I'm going to select my vessel, and let's say I don't want to do anything with it. I'm just going to make it wait. When I press wait, it's going to select another piece for me. And if I go into my pieces, you can see my vessel is waiting. It's out of the automatic selection queue. So no matter what, it's not going to be selected unless it's my only piece. So I'm going to go southwest again with this boat. And now it's going to remain selected because there's no other piece to select. Another thing, that the screen will always be centered on the selected piece, and it's you'll see this little white border right here on the center tile. And another important thing to note is that if you go to the large map, you're not going to be able to control pieces here, but you can move around the large map freely, so you can view this. There's no limitation, and if you go back to the, I'll go up here. If you go back to the regular map, it's still going to have your same piece selected. And even if you move and you go view the large map again, it's going to remember where you were on the large map. So this is just for looking around. You can look at the entire world. Alright, and then I'll head back. And then say I want to select my piece here that was waiting, say I have a plan for it. I'm just going to select there, and then it's back into the automatic selection queue.